Ma'am, shall we start?
Yeah, sure.
One
Start.
second. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Shall we start?
Yes.
So, good evening, friends. On behalf of Indian Classical Dancers Association, I would like to welcome all of you to this lecture session by Dr. Manjusri Pandey on Odissi. And I would like to say a few sentences about ICDA, Indian Classical Dancers Association. The association has been active since the last 3 years, and we have around 17,000 members in our Facebook page and 1,600 members in the WhatsApp group. Every city in India we have got a member. Every major country we have got a member. The objective of the organization is to promote classical dancers and classical dances and to help each other. If any artist want any help anywhere in the world, we have got a dancer to help. If you want to ask any doubt, if you want any assistance, if you want any guidance, and if you are going over to that place, the members are prepared to help you. And moreover, many of the members are organizing festivals, competitions, and other things. So you get all informations of what are the programs being held all over the world. So it is really the objective is to get united and to help each other and to find new ways and means of getting more opportunities for dancers, especially during this pandemic period and during on online and as well as after the pandemic period when the live stage shows start. So we would like to request all dancers who have joined to who are not members of ICDA WhatsApp group, please give your mobile numbers in the chat box so that you can be added in the WhatsApp group of ICDA. You get all informations about various festivals, competitions, workshops organized by ICDA and by all the members all over the world. So this is to get information is a very difficult task. So here you get informations only on dance, not on anything else. So please give your mobile numbers in the chat box or give a message to the number which is given in the chat box. So today we have one of these very senior Odissi dancers in India, Dr. Manjusri Pandey, who had been in the field for more than 40 years. She is from the city of Bhubaneswar. She has MA, MPhil degrees and also LLB degree, and she has doctorate in Odissi. On behalf of Indian Classical Dancers Association, may I officially welcome Dr. Manjusri Pandey. And I would like to introduce her senior disciple, Subhasri Behra, who is our ICDA member, to be the host of this program. I would request Subhasri Behra to officially introduce Dr. Manjusri Pandey. Subhasri.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today, I'm thoroughly pleased to witness you all here in this workshop. It's my privilege to address you all on behalf of the entire team. I welcome all the participants in this workshop. Today, we are delighted with your presence. I am extremely delighted to be the host for today's evening and address you all. We have been gathered here today to attend this online lecture demonstration on the Sabdaswara Pata to enhance our knowledge. It's a great pleasure to me to introduce our speaker today, Guru Srimati Dr. Manjushri Panda. She is an eminent personality in this field. She has done her MA MPhil in sociology from the postgraduate department of Utkal University. She completed her Sangeet Visharad from Akhil Bharatiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, Pune, and Nritya Bhaskar from Prachin Kala Kendra. Recently, she completed her honorary Doctor of Letter in Odissi Dance from Global Peace University. She was also an actress and announcer. She has acted in many Odia films like Basant Raga, Panchi Pandava. Her dedication in this field also led to many amount of students to learn dance. She has also received both junior and senior scholarship and junior fellowship. She is an author of Moksha Sutra, Cinema New Audience and Horizon, and also Cinema Sahitya or Samaj. She has performed nationally and internationally in programs like Nisha Gandhi Festival, Tyagraj Festival, Konark Festival, Jugalbandi Festival, etc. and received many awards like Padma Shri Bikari Thakur Shikhar Samman 2006, Pratibha Samman, Nalko Kharavela Award, Cultural Excellency Award, Nritya Bhushan Award, etc. She is also producer and director of an animated film, Mother's Milk. She is also an artistic director of Avantika Academy of Cultural and Social Welfare. She has around 50 students. Many events and competitions are also being held in this uh, dance academy. And every year, many competitions and summer camps have also been organized under her. And Anandini Festival is organized every year where the artists are felicitated with the Indira Kriti Saman, um, and the students of the organizations perform, and various other artists from all over the India also come and perform in this dance festival. So without any further delay, I would like to start with the events. We would be delighted to have your suggestions and questions at the end of the event. So I request you all to kindly enjoy this workshop, and if you have any questions or queries, you can raise your hands or you can just put up the question on the chat box. Thank you. I would request Manjushri ma'am to take over.
Thank you. Sri Gurave Namaha. Namaskar. Happy Onam to all. Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Sri Gopakumarji, for giving this opportunity to speak some words about the Odissi dance in Sabdaswara Pata here in the ICTA lecture demonstration. Thank you very much, Subatri, also for a wonderful introduction. Today I will discuss Sabdaswara Pata, that is particularly a style in Odissi dance. Down the ages, religion has played a very important role in influencing our art and culture. The art scene experiences change and shapes itself differently according to the philosophy, doctrine, and feeling of the religion. While dance is considered as an offering to the divine, religions use this as medium to express its philosophy. Religion and dance are complementary to each other. During 5th and 6th century, the cult of Buddha, Saiva, Shakta, and Tanta Dharma surfaced in Odisha. Some people opine that Buddha Tantra Dharma evolved from the medium path of Nagarjuna. Similarly, Saiva Sakta Tantra Dharma evolved through Pasupata, Kapalika, and Kalamaka sects and emerged as Tantra Dharma. Both Buddha Tantra and Saiva Tantra moved parallel to each other and finally merged to the Tantra Dharma. So, why I am telling about all these things, let me clarify. Evolved out of this strong influence of Tantra Dharma, Sabda Nritya is in the verge of extinction, but fortunately still practiced by few artists at Kumbharigan Gaurapali. Research scholar Siddhiren Patnaik has traced its origin and discussed about this dance. Late Guru Dev Prasad Das has used this style to make it popular. Guru Dev Prasad Das, one of the most foremost guru of Odissi dance, has developed this unique style of his own with style of Abhinaya and naturalistic approach to Abhinaya. I am continuing the style of late Guru Dev Prasad Das. This dance form demands tremendous physical fitness, but also lays equal emphasis on sensitive facial expressions, more on the Sakti Bhava. A slogan in the praise of deity is recited rhythmically with synonymous and similar pattern of roll of percussions. The movements are so vigorous that it makes the dancer emotional, tired, and exhausted. He falls into a trance of, or becomes senseless at the end of the performance. So this style of dance maintains a perfect balance between physical, mental, and spiritual aspect of dance. Chatura Damodara and Sri Pandarika Vittal have also described about this dance in their treatises, Sangeet Darpan and Nartana Nirnaya. So let me actually clarify what is Sabda Swara Pata. Sabda means words. Here, syllables also. Swara, tone, chanting, singing, or musical octave notes, which are supposed to have evolved from the elaborated and elaborate chanting of Samveda. The Pata means kukutas or regular patterns, order, succession, series, or also in other sense. We use it to reside in the dance. Dha, dung, dung, gidi, gidi, jay, jump, like that in Odissi dance. So, what is the technical details? It is believed that Saptashwara Pata had its base on kukutas and sloka, which were crafted with a blend of nritta and nritya, combined with allied movements. They should provide a dancer an opportunity to cover wide space on stage and yet keep intact with the mood of presentation, along with doing justice to bigger movements and subtle abhinaya. It is also believed that the performer would almost fall into a trance of higher ecstasy. It is also believed that this item had varieties of pieces, which usually embrace Sanskrit slokas on Shiva, Ganesha, or Durga, and were known as Shiva Shabda, Ganesha Shabda, or Durga Shabda. These slokas were woven with percussion rhythm in a certain tala pattern, and the heroic aspects of the deity were praised. So we know that Indian classical dance has social, religious, and philosophical bent, and so this item too supports the same idea. It is finally believed that the Sabda Nritya, which can be seen in the Kumbhari dance, actually the Sabda Nritya started from the Kumbhari, had about 8 or more parts of such as Ananda Tandava, Bhairava Tandava, Shiva Sankara Tandava, Rudra Tandava, Durga, Kali, Ganesha, as well as Vishnu Tandava, Mohini Tandava, Krishna Tandava, Nrsimha Tandava, and so on. Today, I will show you how all these items, all these slokas and all these tandava we use, particularly in Odissi dance. My style, the Gurudev Prasad Das style, is particularly based on tandava style. We used to do the tandava and lakshya from both. In other dance form, particularly, they used to do the lakshya move. But in Gurudev Prasad Das style, we dance in Tandava form and also in the Lakshya form. Though we see a definite influence of Vaishnavism, Odissi dance would have undergone the impression of Shaivism, Buddhism and Jainism over the period of time since Odisha has been earlier a follower of Shiva, Buddha, and Mahavir in the passage of the history. So syllables or patterns were something similar to the following. What type of syllables are used during that time, and now it's also using, we are also using, like cha cha chanda, chanda besa chanda, chanda munda vinasini chaturbhuja ugra chanda, chara nivasini, jang jang jangkari, tang tang tangkari, dig dig dig, dhola sabda, prabodhini, dha gidi che tak jham tak ta. These are very particular words and particular syllables which are used in particularly in the Sabda Nritya. We generally not use in Odissi dance, in other dance, I mean in the Odissi style, in other forms they don't use all these things. Let me clarify a little bit more. I will show you how this Sabdashara Pata, as the name implies, it has three links of Prabandha, which can be considered as Pabini type of Prabandha. Incidentally, in Manipuri dance also, Prabandha Nritya is performed to the accompaniment of Prabandha Gita. They also have Mukha Guru, which can be compared with our Sabdashara Pata. In Kathak dance also, rhythmic rendition of Kavit with synonymous bowls is prevalent, whereas Kuchipudi dances also perform to the accompaniment of sloka sung rhythmically along with similar patterns. Played on the mridanga in the item tarangam, when they dance on the basis on the brass plate. Sabda Nritya is also a prominent item in Kuchipudi repertoire. So today Odissi dance is mostly influenced by Vaishnajam, as I already told you. The addition of the Sabda Nritya in Odissi repertoire will definitely give a new dimension and help in the process of innovation, as well as keep the tradition alive. Though the dance Sabda Surapata has lost its glory and its true technique, it can be revived and polished. Nowadays, all the Odissi dancers of the Guru Devrasha Das styles, they are using this Sabda Surapata in their dance, and we are also we are also doing own choreographies in the Sabda Surapata. And so many researchers from the outside also coming to this Kumbhari village and doing the research on this Sabda Shoro pattern. So today I will show you Kali Sabda, and then again also the Siva Shabda, Krishna Sabda, and also in the Stai Nata, how we use the particularly the words, the Sabda, the bols, the uputas, and other the syllables also, why, how we use in Stai Nritya also. Okay, so first I will start the Ganga Taranga, that is Siva Shabda. My students will perform and show you how we use this in the Mangala Charan, the first repertoire of the Odissi dance, Siva Sabda and Kali Sabda. So first is Siva Sabda. Let me introduce my students. Yeah, Pragya, she is Pragya, and Manashini, Angsika, and Sai Santosi. Bluetooth connect ହେଇଯାଇଛି Bluetooth connect ହେଇଛି sound ଶୁଭୁଛି ହେଇଛି ସେଠି check କର sound ବଢେଇବ. The first item is Ganga Taranga Kamaniyam. I will show little bit the slokas also. This here particularly we use the sloka of Ravana, written by Ravana, Jata Kata Hasham Brahmam. Then also inside that we use different Sabda Sharapatas also. Position हुआ, sound दिया, sound दिया. Other player, sound दिया. तो सेफ्टी करने खत्म हो चुका. 1 minute, please. I'm giving the music.
Waiting for Barry.
Hello. Someday. क्या हमारी छोटी पूरी कौन बनेगी? Play the moon. बंद कर Bluetooth.
Waiting for Barry.
So this is the Ganga Taranga, the Siva Tandava. Here you see how we use the word Digutaka Tandava Nritya. All these the words and the syllables also used with the tal and the rhythm. So next we will perform Mahakali Dhyana. So here we use that one Jai tu Jai 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 tu Kali Dhagi Dagi Dita Karupa Karali Jhamak Jhama Jhama Dhati Khanda Kati Karatali Chanda Munda Jiva Laha Laha Rudira Tunda Dhagi Dagi Dita Kanache Prachanda Ma Karali Taba Karala Rasana Sputu Asuliha Loda Rasana Pikasa Dasana Sputa Dasana Mahamatama Kala Paritita Viparita Rati and Nutya Rata. These are all the syllables and these are the Saptaswara. And these Saptaswara are used rhythmically with music and the tal in dance. The next we will perform the Stari Nutya. Even in the Nutya form also, Nitya and Nutya, in both the form how we dance, particularly we use the here in the Sai Nutya, we generally use this particular dance, this Saptaswara. Sorry. We use this Saptaswara Pata in between the dance. Like this Thai Nritya is like here we used to do the different bhangis which are generally observed in different mandirs, in Konark Mandir, in here in the Buddheshwari, in the Rajrani Mandir, in the Mukteshwar temple. All the vangis which are particularly used in the dance, these are observed here in different mandirs, here in the temples, in different places in the Odisha. So the Mardala, here in Mardala, then Bipanchi, then Guinea, all these instruments also used in particularly this Thai Nritya, which we generally saw during this Thai Nritya, the different words but used for this. So next, I will show you Krishna Tandava. Pragya will show you. Ta kittaka theya ta ta kittaka thina kitta ta kittaka theya ta nina kitta ta kitta ba je mar dad go ki ucha tatta nandana kamsa nasan murali badana dana mandala kita radha mohita darsane nritya Jan jan ta jan jan ta di ya pitti janana ta 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 ya ta ta dina kitkaran di tat vikina jaya nat varani pavada pamuliya charani nupura baje katire bhaguli tribhangi saje So in the Ananda Tandava, as I already told you, in the Ananda Tandava, in the Krishna Tandava also we use this one, the Sabda Sarapata. Now I will show you how in the Ganesh Tandava also, how we use this one, this Sabda Sarapata. Pragya, Musika and Sai Sneha Manashin will show you again the Ganesha Tandava. That is the Lakshya Sindura Vadanam. And after that, Tandava Nritya
Naga Sutra Bharata Tanda Banata Mahamukti Daya Adi Tata Jam Tata Enata Tati Tata King Bhajata Kanata Adi Pura Bhajata Ranata Maheshwara 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 Samasaye Para Para Nirantara Janta 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 आशाङ्कुशवरदहस्त गजकुण्भके मोदकिमोक्त आशाङ्कुशवरदहस्त गजकुण्भके मोदकिमोक्त वटिकिङ्किणि रजकरिकिणि वटिकिङ्किणि रजकरिकिणि ओंकारि 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 ताण्डव বেনিপয়রে নুপুরার জয় ধুনু 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 শব্দ ভয় বেনিপয়রে নুপুরার জয় ধুনু 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 শব্দ ভয় তুহারে মাটি মুখ্য করই তুহারে মাটি মুখ্য করই অর্জন ধ্বনি উঠি উঠাই আগড় দগড় কাটা ভেন ভেনাম কবিতা কাটা ভেনা ভগদা দাগনা কাটা ভেনা ভেনাম কবিতা কাটা ভেনা আগড় দগড় কাটা ভেনা আগড় দগড় কাটা ভেনা কাটা ভেনা তুমকো সাথে সাধে ধে 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 সাধে ধে 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 साधे धे 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 ताण्डव नृत्यकरि गजा ताण्डव नृत्यकरि गजा कुकुधन गरुडस्थान गजपीडितं गरुडस्थान गजपीडितं
So, like you just now you saw that Ganesh Tandava, the Siva Tandava, then Krishna Tandava, and Kali Tandava also. Particularly, besides this Tandava Sabdas, the artist also performed the slokas set to Abhinay also in Sabda Sarupata and dances from the Gita Govinda also. This seems quite natural as Vaishnavism and Gita Govinda had a quite hold over the religious masses in Odisha. Unlike present day dancers the artist sings the sloka in chorus and the onlookers, mainly the devotees and accompanying musicians, also sing it as a refrain. So now in different places, the devotees also use this Saptaswara Pata. Under other extraneous influences, Saptaswara Pata performers have improvised a few dance pieces, incorporating the same in a wider Rasa Leela performances. The most important instruments in Saptaswara Pata is pakhas. A pair of cymbals, that is guinea, is also used for musical accompaniment. Previously, entire slokas were played on the pakhavas, a most difficult exercise and rhythmic manipulation. Particularly this fame of the late Samu Patil is a legendary. We got the information from him, and the Ghasinam Sahu was also considered as one of the best Pakas players in Sabdaswara Pata. At present, the aged Tushan Behra dominates the scene, and his mastery over the instrument is amazing. The various complicated tals, rhythmic patterns that he demonstrated for our declarations left us spellbound. So the dances are performed, particularly these dances are performed by men only. During the earlier days, the old gurus seems quite concerned about the tradition as only a few devoted villagers take to dancing. Bangsi Pradhan, who is over 60, is a farmer and is coaching some 8 children in the each group of 10. These are the artists who will carry on this tradition if they are not forced to give up their calling. Among them, a young exponent, Jadesha Das, hardly 10 years old, is a promising exponent. These trainers are all farmers and children and work in the fields. And these trainees take lessons in the evening at Brajeshwari temple and aspire to become legendary artists. The Sabda Swarapata performances take place on religious festivals or on invitations on special occasions in villages. The costumes are very poor as the party cannot afford to buy or design any new ones. Particularly in the villages when the Sabdaswarupatas, the artists or the dancers perform, they don't have that much design dress and costumes during that days. But nowadays it is totally changed. Now people, the dancers in the urban area also, and all the dancers, particularly according to me, particularly the all the students, all the gurus who are leading the Deprashada style, they are using this dance form. So it's nowadays it is going up to national and international level. So and we are showing this particular style in different places. As I remember, I performed in Bangalore quite long back. That time, Vajanti Kasi ma'am was there, and I performed particularly this Ganesh Tandava Nrityakari. She was so happy because these are very typical style and typical items which were not seen everywhere. So today, the Odissi dance is going to various changes also. Everything undergoes changes, and this also happens to this art scene. Also, we are getting all this. We are observing all this in the art also. The in ancient forms undergoes much metamorphosis and evolved as contemporary, which again lead the way to ancient modernism. Nowadays, this cycle continues, the past becomes present, and which gives birth to the future. By this process of alteration, modification, metamorphosis, and evolution of the primitive, simple, pristine, indigenous art become contemporary, complex, polished, and sophisticated. But sometimes it is also just in the horizon. So when we the dancers are taking the lead to go throughout all the national and international festivals, we should perform and we should give chance to all the persons in the auditorium or even in the outside also to watch these Sabda Solo Pata. Fortunately, this tradition of Sabda Soro Nritya is still alive, and researchers are talking the village of Kumbharikan to get valuable information about this dance form. So many musicians and dancers have already started utilizing this treasure for their own performances and productions. Just I told you I did an item that is called Lajja. That based on particularly 5 lady characters. That is Chandravagha, Ahalya, Kunti, Kali, and Draupadi. So in that item, I also used this particularly this Sabda Sarapata during this Kali performance, and when the Ahalya part, because Ahalya is known as a very good dancer and musician. So this is very much visible in my dance performances, also in variety of dance compositions also, like in Ganesh Tandav also, Vishwa Vinayak, there also I performed that time also, I use this one, Sabda Sarapata. So,
Ma'am,
yeah,
sorry to disturb you. Just
yeah,
had a
no,
request.
yeah,
Little voice is breaking from my side. Do you
okay.
mind sending the recording?
Yeah, sure, sure. It will be, I think the recording will give by sir in the group itself. If you are in the group, you can watch that one later also.
Sure.
Yeah,
In
the
the
total, the today's performance is going on, the recording is going on. It will be, then next, it will be shown in the group, in the ICTA group also, and you can see there also.
Okay, okay. Very beautiful performance, ma'am. Your lecture also very nice.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
just a little voice is breaking from this side. That's why I asked.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Please continue. We are watching.
Yeah, no, it's okay. So now I completed. So if any questions anybody want to know, you can ask me, or you want to know about more about the Sabda Sarapata. It is particularly, I already told, the Sabda Sarapata comes from the Kumbhari village from Sambalpur district. The origin is there. Thank you. Now we can go to the questionnaire session also. If anyone want to ask any questions, Subhasri, any questions is there in the chat box or anything?
Okay, ma'am, let me check.
Ma'am, are you teaching also?
Yeah, I'm giving training in my own organization, that is Avantika Academy of Cultural and Social Welfare.
Oh, what is
They
the
are
name
my
of the institution?
Avantika Academy of Cultural and Social Welfare.
Oh, where is it, ma'am? In Bhubaneswar?
It is in the Bhubaneswar. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
What is
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are my students. You saw the performance of the students. They are the junior groups, and senior girls are there also. Sub-junior girls are also there. We are we are doing the summer camp and winter camp every year. That time also we used to do the Bharatanatyam and Mohiniyattam, and sometimes Kathak also in our summer camp. So all these girls also getting the chance to learn other classical dances.
Okay. Okay. Nice, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, there is a question by Nikhil Bora. The question is, can we know that from which text these shabdas can be taken?
Yeah, sure. I will send you later on also in the group. Now also I will tell you some name that is from the Odissi dance by late Sri Dhinendra Nath Patnaik. He has mentioned about Sabdaswarapata in the Odissi dance, in his book Odissi Dance. And that is in the repertory pages also. And also from the Nattana Nirnaya, Sri Pandarika Vittal. Then Sri Bhagwan Sahu also given some details of the Kumbhari dance. Sangeet Darpan, which is written by Chatura Damodaran. That is the chapter on the Nitya, as the author mentions, Nritam Sabda Chali. So it explains that it is symmetrical and action-morphic repetitions of dance to the support of syllables of instrumental sounds in the 5 margas. It is also mentioned that for invocation Ganesh Shabda, it should be used. This also proves that Sabda Swarapata belongs to the ancient tradition, the dance form. So he has written, the Chatura Damodara has written in the Sangita Darpan that it should be mentioned and it should be used particularly during the Ganesh Tandava or the Ganesh, when we use the Ganesh Sabda also. So these are the references, and I will give you other references also. The details also I will send you later on. Any questions, Subhasri?
I would request everyone present, like if you have any doubts or queries, you can either write on the chat box or you can raise your hand and ask ma'am. Unmute yourself and ask ma'am.
Ma'am, Pranam, good evening. I'm Srinivas here. So I was completely watching your lecture. Demonstration was really wonderful. But I have a very little question. Is there any differentiation between the mudra of Odissi and Kumbharika peoples, those who are performing Sabdaswar Pata, those have any special mudras they are using during their performance?
One minute, 1 second, please, Milan, because I left mistakenly. Yeah, please tell me.
Pranam, ma'am. Actually, I have a very small question that Sabdaswara Pata dancers are using any mudras, those who have any similarity with Odissi dance mudras, or they have used separate mudras?
No, they are also using the dance mudras, the same mudras. You are asking about in the Kumbhari village or now in the dances?
I need to know what is the similarities or dissimilarities between the mudras of Odissi and Sabdaswara Pata.
No, there are similar mudras.
Or similar to?
Pardon?
Exactly the Sanjukta Mudra and Asanjukta Mudra, the Devahasta.
No, not exactly. No, not exactly. Because these are the classical mudras we are using in the classical dances. They are using the folk and folk traditions particularly. They are using.
For example, ma'am, when you are using Brahma, we are using Hasasya and Chatura.
Yeah.
And they are using the same mudra, or for depicting Brahma, they are using some different mudra.
No, they are using a little bit different mudras, not exactly the same mudras, because these mudras are the classical dance mudras we are using in the classical dances. This is totally specific for the classical dance. The folk people, they don't have the knowledge about the classical mudras and everything.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Sadgurubhyo Namaha, ma'am. This is Nikhil Bora. I have two questions today. First one is can you please suggest in which language these shabdas have been produced? Like there's a Jayatu Jaya Jaya Jayatu Kali. The phrase is in Sanskrit, but when we go through the next phases, we get to know that some words are there which are not even in Sanskrit, like Kaati Karadhari, something like that. And the second question would be from which text, I would like to answer from which text we get the phrases of the shabdas, like proper phrases in whatever language it is, and their respective meanings.
They are?
Respective meanings of the Shabdaswara Pata.
Yeah, the first one I am just telling you. The first one you already told me that we are using particularly the words which we use in the Odissi dance, and sometimes these words are also from the folk culture, from the simple language also. So these are we generally use the simple words and simple goals and simple syllables, particularly in the Sabdaswara Pata. And what is the second one?
Like from where do we get these questions? I mean the phrases and their meanings.
Okay, the phases and the meanings. Okay. Actually, you have to follow the dances, all the repertoire of the Guru Devrashada style. In the Devrashada style, we used to do all these dance forms. Ganesh Tandava and that Kali Tandava and all these items are performed by all the Devrashata style dancers. So you can get there also. And from so YouTube also you can get this one also. But particularly when all the gurus, when they want to do any type of uh, new choreographies or own choreographies, they use it to, they try to write by themselves with any writer, from any writer, they used to try to do it. And then this one used in the dance.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. Those were my questions.
Thank you.
Ma'am, three of them have raised their hands. I would like them to unmute themselves and ask the questions.
Yeah, sure, please. Like, like that. Next. So, yeah, any more questions?
Ma'am,
Or you?
Lavanya here. Mine is not a question. Mine is an appreciation. Thank you for those dancers, young dancers who spent their time in dancing, and it was a wonderful, informative session, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
If there aren't any questions, so ma'am, we can wrap up this.
Yeah, now we can.
Some
Yeah.
of one of our members was asking whether you are taking online classes. Online.
Yeah. I'm taking the online classes for the newcomers also, and for the classical dancers also. In different classical dances like Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, and Kathak artists are also learning Odissi from me online also. And the newcomers and the junior, senior girls are also learning here. In Odisha, outside Odisha, online classes are going on. Anybody want to join, you can take my number and contact me.
You can just tell your mobile number, ma'am, so that anybody wants to note down, they can note down. Just give your mobile number.
Yeah, my number is 98610 I repeat, 98610 One more is there. 9437423536. 9437423536. Both the numbers are the WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me, you can ping me, or you can mail me also. My mail ID is ODC Manjusri, ODISSI MANJUSHREE. ODISSI @gmail.com. Generally, I'm taking the online classes for the classical dancers in the morning time. So, if anybody want to join, they can join. The newcomers, the junior and senior girls up to 15 years, 15 to 20 years girls are learning in the evening time. From age 3 to 15, 20. Anyone can join.
Ma'am, Odissi is not popular in South India and all. Is the Odisha government taking any interest to promote Odissi dances and all in the other parts of the country?
No, I don't think so, sir, because I was there in the Kerala so many times for so many festivals. How come you can say that it's not that much popular in the south? In Bangalore, in Madras, in Kerala, everywhere we used to go for different festivals and perform there. And Odissi dances are there. Odissi dances are there. They are also giving training also. They are also performing. Uh, Odisha government is, I think it's the answer should be given by the government. But they're doing so many works. They're doing different festivals also in the outside also. The cultural festivals in collaboration with other government organizations also. They're doing for the publicity of the Odissi dance. Particularly, I know in Bangalore, in Madras, in Kerala, the state government and some organizations, the private organization, they are also doing all the festivals. And that time also, we are giving, like in the Mudra festivals, I was there for 2 times and I gave lecture demonstrations there also. So people are getting chance to learn also there.
Which are the universities providing BA and MA in Odissi?
Here in the Cultural University is there, in Bhubaneswar particularly, from Odisha, and Ravi Shankar University is also there. They are giving the BA, MA. Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya is here also. From there, all the students in music, dance, instruments, even in the theater also people are getting chance to get all the degrees.
But are they providing any?
Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya is very, very old one. And nowadays, Culture University is also giving all these facilities, giving the different type of studies like the Buddhism, Saivism, all these studies are also going there.
Anyone providing online degrees, online degree courses? Or from offline?
Online degree courses, yeah, online degree courses are not given by any government organizations. Some private organizations are giving. I don't have any knowledge, but my organization we are giving the online certificates also to the students also, particularly, and Sangeet Natak Academy also giving, I think. But generally, it's not that easy to learn the classical dance with this very short time. We need to give more and more time. We need to give at least 5 to 10 years for a particular dance. But nowadays, all the students and all the newcomers are there very hurry. So they want to get all the degrees within 1 year. It's not that easy. You can get the degree, but the real dance, you have to learn. At least for that, you need 5 to 10 years of rigorous training and dedication. And more than that, still we are learning. Even we are also learning, because art is just like a this type of thing. We can learn up to our death. So. Any more questions? Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
If there are no more questions, shall we bind up? Any more questions are there?
Ma'am, namaskar, ma'am.
Namaskar.
Ma'am, it's really beautiful program, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Please, ma'am, do it like a more way, like different way, so that we'll enjoy, ma'am. Beautiful program. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Anjali. Thank you, Sri Prabha. Thank you, Maithili.
Yeah, good evening. This is Suraj here. Excellent, Manjusri. Very nice presentation and also the performance by your disciples. But I just have one thing for Sir, who is representing the Indian Trade Fair Foundation. I belong to Bhubaneswar, but I stay in Bangalore. I've been staying in Bangalore from the last 20 years. And there are a couple of institutes who give Odissi dance, and a lot of performances happen in and around Bangalore and the many parts of South India on a very regular basis. But like in Odisha, they have conceptualized and started a culture university primarily to promote art, culture, dance, all those form of art. So, I mean, I just want to know from you: is there any other? How many culture university to be very, I mean, honest about it, we have in India? I mean, which of the other state universities are there which are primarily for culture? I mean, we do have, as Manjusri was talking about the Utkal Sangeet Mahavidyalaya and couple of other institute, a very reputed one, and this has been there for a long time. But this is something they have started, I think, 10 to 15 years back with the vice chancellor, and the post has been governor appointed, appoint the vice chancellor. So just wanted to know, this is only for my knowledge, how many culture university we have in India?
Here only one culture university.
No, I'm asking outside Odisha.
Outside Odisha, they have so many in every state. I think even in the Chhattisgarh we have the Indira Kala University. That is very prestigious one, and it's very old one also. And besides that, in Kerala also we have, in Bangalore, you know itself, there is a Reva University. They are giving the training. I used to go there so many times to give the demonstration.
Okay.
Reva University, yeah. That is a bit outskirts to Bangalore, I think.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So many universities are there. In the Manipur also, they have the Manipur University by the state government for this.
See, Manipur University, okay, Manipuri University is fine, but I'm asking particularly the way the Odisha, they have one university only for culture. It is only about art, dance, music.
Yeah.
So similar, I mean, we have, so in the other part of India, okay, fair enough. Okay.
In Kerala, we have the most prestigious Kerala Kalamandalam. It is the government of Kerala's institutions. It's a very prestigious organization where a lot of courses are held, recognized by all governments and nationally reputed.
Okay.
And in Calcutta also there is a Kalamandalam, and there is Calcutta also there is a Kalamandalam which is very famous.
No, Kalamandalam is there itself in the Madras. Kalamandalam is also, it's an institution. I think it's not an university. It's an Indian institution, Kalamandalam. It's a very old one. Very old one, Kalamandalam. But particularly the universities, according to my knowledge, in the Chhattisgarh we have the Indira Kala University.
Okay. Yeah, that's so nice to know that. And also, sir, very happy Onam to you and to your family. Because I'm in Bangalore, but most of my apartment, I'm right now in Bhubaneswar, but they are from Kerala, so I'm missing the Sadhya today.
Yeah, I also this time missed the Onam also. I was there so many times during the Onam. It's really great feeling.
Yeah,
I'm feeling great because today I got the chance to give my performance itself in that Onam.
Any other questions? Yeah.
So once again, I will introduce my dancers also to you. See, check that. This is Manashini and Pragya, Ansika, and Sai Santoshi. Thank you. Thank you all. So I think we will wind up.
So, Shubhasri, shall we wind up now? Shubhasri?
Yes, sir.
On behalf of Indian
Thank
Classical
you.
Dances Association, I would like to express our official heartfelt vote of thanks to Dr. Manjushree Pandey. And with Dr. Manjushree Pandey, I had connection for the last 15 years. She has performed several times in Kerala, and it is a great connection. We have a bondage, and we are in Kerala is one of our favorite places also. And we are really thankful to you for your excellent presentation. And we would like you to give more ideas for ICDA for promotion of Odissi dance, so that we can have more projects also connected with Odissi. So thank you very much, and also to Shubhasri Behera, who had done an excellent job in hosting the program. Thank you.
Yeah, let me also thank Shubhasri, because she is a senior disciple of me, and she is a very good dancer. She is also a recipient of the CCRT from the Government of India, that is the scholarship, junior scholarship also. She performed so many festivals throughout India also with me in so many festivals, and she is now doing her architecture. In which batch now you are, Shubhasri? Please tell yourself.
I'm third year.
Yeah, from the Key University. Actually, I used to say I am particularly about the Shubhasri. She is very talented in all in dance, music, sports, and everything. Thank you, Shubhasri. Thank you.
Thank you. We all had a great time having you all. Looking forward to many more such workshops, engaging more people and on a greater level. To conclude, I wish you all great success in your pursuits. Thank you.
Tomorrow we have a session by Ramya Harishankar from USA, a very senior Bharatanatyam artist. So please join us for the program. You can get the link from ICDA group. So thank you all the participants. Thank you, Dr. Manjushree Pandey. Thank you, Shubhasri Behera. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.